Hello, and a warm welcome to everyone joining us at the launch of Antisocial Behaviour Awareness Week. I'm Eddie Hughes, the Minister for Rough Sleeping and Housing, and it's a pleasure to be able to speak to you today. I'd like to begin by thanking Resolve for organising what I believe is the very first Antisocial Behaviour Awareness Week, bringing together central government, local government and organisations from across the country to make our communities safer. I think that footage demonstrates just how seriously we need to take antisocial behaviour, and that there needs to be a concerted effort, not just at every tier of government, but at every level of society to tackle it. Antisocial behaviour is not just a crime, it's a threat to the health of our society, blighting communities and threatening people's physical and mental health. Behaviour that, if left unchecked, can easily turn into even more serious and harmful offences. In the social housing sector, for example, in 2019-20, the second largest reason for complaints after repairs made to the Housing Ombudsman related to antisocial behaviour. As a Minister, I see a large number of letters from social housing tenants asking for help when they've had difficulties reporting this crime and accessing the right support. No one should feel intimidated or harassed in the place where they live. That is why the government sees tackling antisocial behaviour as essential to the creation of safe, decent homes and neighbourhoods where tenants can put down roots and thrive. And we're taking firm action through our Charter for Social Housing Residents, the Social Housing White Paper published last November, to ensure that social housing residents can hold their landlord to account when they flag instances of antisocial behaviour, so that they can receive swift and effective action on complaints. There was one other issue that was flagged time and time again in consultations with social housing residents ahead of our white paper. That was the need for social landlords, council officers and the police to hold regular meetings, to combine resources, share intelligence and tackle antisocial behaviour as a community. That is why the White Paper sets out to encourage landlords, the police and other agencies to make full use of the powers available to them. That, of course, means putting the needs of victims at the heart of our response. And it's here where I believe my department can really make a big difference. I'm delighted to announce that this week we've published information for tenants clarifying who they should turn to when they experience antisocial behaviour, so that they can access the most appropriate help and support. Providing residents with a one-stop shop of clear information and reporting mechanisms that will go a long way to ensuring that antisocial behaviour is dealt with quickly and effectively. And for victims of persistent antisocial behaviour, this publication also aims to raise the awareness of the government's antisocial behaviour case review, also known as the community trigger. That gives people the right to request a multi-agency review of their case without delay. Now that's all about tackling the results of antisocial behaviour, but we also know that our collective response needs to prevent it from happening in the first place. So, in addition to the steps I've outlined today, my department is establishing a group to bring together the experience and expertise from councils, police forces and charities throughout the country to investigate the links between antisocial behaviour and underlying causes such as mental health, alcohol and drug abuse. Our aim is a simple one: to identify practical ways to prevent further reoffending and make our communities safer. And we plan to hold the first meeting of this group in September this year. In our national recovery from COVID-19, we are determined to ensure that we return to our central mission of levelling up communities. That means investing in education, infrastructure, transport and the public realm to improve life chances and help people realise their full potential. While antisocial behaviour can and does affect everyone, it's often acutely felt in particular areas, those which have for too long been overlooked and have been left struggling to compete in the global economy. Addressing these wider systemic issues is, I believe, essential to tackling antisocial behaviour in the long term, using our multi-billion-pound Levelling Up Fund and our Towns Fund to spur growth, create jobs and build prosperous, thriving neighbourhoods. I'm committed to working with other government departments, with councils, with the emergency services and with brilliant grassroots organisations such as Resolve to make that vision a reality. Not just tackling antisocial behaviour today, but creating safer communities in which people can truly flourish tomorrow. Thank you.